Hello, guys. So I was nudged by my guides, my amazing spiritual team, to come on here today and share this very simple message with you guys. But I feel like this message holds a lot of substance, it holds depth. And who doesn't love simplicity coupled with depth? I'm all about that. I'm all about sharing messages that are easy to digest but are still multidimensional because that's what we do here. All right. It's funny because I was thinking to myself the other day, most of the time I don't feel like I'm a spiritual being having a physical experience or a human experience. I feel like I'm an alien learning how to speak English. I feel like I came here to figure out how the body works because that's like the spaceship, and then to figure out how to speak in a way where I'm able to transmit light codes. And the more that I learn within the English language and all this, the more I can be impactful. So I just wanted to share that because I thought that was funny. So I'm going to talk today about how when we leave relationships, sometimes that are really toxic, really dysfunctional, really unhealthy, we often give credit to the person. We say, "Oh, that person was a great teacher," and that is very true from one viewpoint. From the oneness frequency standpoint, they are just an aspect of you that held a lesson that, in a way, you needed to integrate within yourself. So, yes, from one viewpoint, they are your teacher because they are you. They're an aspect of who you are, a fragment, if you will, that you needed to bring back home, that you needed to bring back into your body, a power that you needed to bring back in. But I'm going to share a different perspective today because in the spiritual community, sometimes we're very quick to give other people credit for our evolution. And what my guides were showing me today is start giving yourself credit. Because a lot of those people that you encountered or that you were in a relationship with would have loved to keep you in a disempowered state. A lot of them would have. Okay? Start congratulating yourself. Because the truth is, you're the one who was listening to your inner teacher, to the higher self that was working through both of you. All right? But their third dimensional aspects would have loved to keep you imprisoned. So, not everyone. I'm just saying a lot of them would. If you've been in abusive relationships, they love to see you weak. They love to prey on that. So, instead of giving them credit, why don't you start giving yourself credit? You saw the lesson. You were listening to your guide's directions. You were following their instructions. That's my message today, is obviously you want to thank the experience, but thank yourself. Because that person might have kept you in that relationship 5 years longer, or 10 years longer, or the rest of your life, and you would have been like a cripple. You saved yourself. All right? You received the downloads from your higher self. You listened to those angelic whispers. And you were the one who was able to muster up that courage and that bravery to exit that stage. Exit left. You did that. So we need to start giving ourselves credit because we do it. We're the ones who do it. We are the spirits. We are the ones navigating the waters of this reality. So that's my message today. Yes, give thanks for the experience. Thank them too. That's a very valid standpoint as well, to say that they were your greatest teacher. Because if they hadn't been there, then you wouldn't have had that catalyst to wake up. And you woke up. And you found your way. You found your voice. You summoned your courage. Good for you. But a different perspective is that you listened and tuned in to your inner teacher, to higher self. And your higher self was working through you, was working through them, was working through the fridge, was working through the couch. And you started paying attention. And you started to tune your brainwaves to what it is that you needed to do to get the hell up out of there. And you did it. You did it. You managed to click yourself into that space of all those messages, those stepping stones that would eventually help you out of that situation. So give yourself a pat on the back. You're amazing. You really are. So, yeah, I hope this message helps. It's a very short one. It's a simple one, but it's important. Because we don't always receive our own compliment. We don't always receive other people's compliments. And we need to start working on that muscle of receiving. Yes, I did pull myself out of that situation. I did that with the help of my guides, with the help of my higher self, who was sending me messages throughout the day, but I was ignoring them because I didn't want to see. Because I was still caught in this karmic loop and I needed to stay there until I didn't anymore. But eventually you did. All right? You started paying attention to the synchronicities, to the signs. You called the right people who helped pump power and strengthen you. You injected yourself with strength, with courage. And no one can discredit that. You did that. This life is yours. You're the maker of your reality. You pre-formatted everything and pre-planned everything before you even got here. You knew the potentialities. You knew that you would probably encounter someone who would be abusive because maybe you had another life or an alternate life where you just accepted less. Well, you let people drive all over you like a speed bump. So you pre-formatted everything. So when you are able to pivot out of a situation that's toxic, dysfunctional, unhealthy, guess what? You removed your own veil. You removed the veil that was separating you from the truth of who you are, which designed this entire reality pre-birth. So give yourself credit. You're amazing. Okay? All right, I hope that helps you guys. Sending you infinite love and light.